How did it feel getting the last home run of the game for your team with your first home run of the season?
It felt pretty great. Like my friend earlier said, Jay, he just pitched it right down the middle, and I had to smash it, and it hit the tree, and they called it a home run.
What was going through your head before you hit it?
Uh, just I had a full count, and I was just like, you know what, I've got to swing at this. I'm gonna hit it, and it's gonna go. It's just going, going, going.
Do you think now that you hit one, will you hit more?
Um, I think that my confidence is boosted because I hit one, and my teammates are lifting me up, and I'm gonna hit more.
Well, what was with all those walks? 5 walks in that game. Did the pitcher not have his stuff?
I don't even know. Pat McGeorge, he just is not a regular pitcher for their team, so he just he just wasn't on his game. He wasn't prepared to pitch, and his brother, I don't even know about him either. He pitched a couple innings, but next game they might be better because they might have a better pitcher.
Thank you for your time today, Jackie Willis.
How did it feel getting your third home run of the season, Jay?
Pretty amazing. I got a two-run homer. Hit one of my buddies in. Felt pretty nice. The pitcher pitched it right down the middle. I couldn't help but swing at it, and lo and behold, it goes fine.
With these three straight wins, will you guys go to the World Series?
I believe so. We have one of the best put together teams in world history so far. We have a very good pitcher. We have good hitters. We have good first, second, and third baseman. Even though first baseman is the best, I believe.
What strengths do you guys have, and what or who makes you better than some teams?
We have the strength of teamwork. We work together. Our pitcher will pitch it and then catch it and then chuck it to first base or second base to get a double play. We work together, and our lead player, Ethan Bailey, he is amazing. He has a whole bunch of home runs, a whole bunch of RBIs. He's also our pitcher. He can pitch amazingly well.
What are your goals for your next game against the Penguins, and what you think you can offer for your team next game?
I plan on getting, or I hope to get, another 3 home runs in the next game. I believe I can offer our team a very good first baseman. I've been first baseman for a number of years now, and I'm very good at immediately getting back to first base and catching the ball. Is this on?
How did it feel getting 3 home runs with 18 RBIs this game?
Well, I just contributed. It's not as good as my last game I had, 4 home runs in that game. But I got to get more RBIs this game. I'm up to 35 now. But I felt like I helped my team out a lot, 28-2. That was a bad score for the other team. So I feel like I can contribute more.
How does it feel leading the league with 8 home runs this season?
Well, Jordan, who wasn't here today, so we had someone sub for him, he had 5, and he was tied with me. So I believe if he was here, he would be pretty close to where I am. But now I'm ahead of him by 3, and I have a next game now, and he won't be there either. So I think I can get ahead of him. But he's a tough player. All these guys are. So hopefully I can keep the home run lead.
What is your goal for home runs at the end of the season?
I'm saying around 27 because this is only my 3rd game now, and I already have 8 home runs, and my record for them in a game is 4. So I believe if I can keep this up, this is only our 3rd game. We still have 3 in the regular season, and then if we go to the World Series, which right now we are, if we keep this lead up, we'll play best out of 7 on there. So I believe I can hit up to 27 home runs.
All of your stats are the top of the league. Do you think you can hold that and make that stick?
Well, there's some really good guys out there. The home runs, that's just basically swinging when the time is right. So I think I think I can try to keep that. My on base percentage is gonna get passed by Jackie because he gets walked every game, but that's just something we'll have to deal with. But like, I don't want to be the guy that holds. I want my team to be first too in some things, but hitting wise, I think I can keep my.
You guys have another game against the Falcons today. How do you think you will do after today's loss?
I think we're going to get better, personally, because we've had one kid out in a lake with the Ozarks with his family, and then we had Austin. Still, after 3 games, has not shown up, sadly. I can use it because I have a little brother who can't hit or run or throw.
How did it feel having your brother on your team as a replacement for Jordan? Did he match Jordan's stats?
He did not match Jordan's stats, but I mean, it felt good because I finally got him off his butt because all he does is play Xbox. But I felt good about that. He finally got a workout. He finally ran. I mean, he doesn't run as much. He could have done better, but I mean, I'll take that.
You only had 1 home run this game. Do you think you will get more this game?
Next game, I think I will. But personally, I mean, it wasn't a good day for me. It was raining. I had water in my bat hands, so I couldn't grip the bat right. I want to blame that on that. I mean, I've had 4 other ones, 3 in the first game, and then 1 in the second game, and 1 in the last game. So I think I'll do better.
What was with your pitching? 8 walks. How will you pitch? How will you pitch better next game? Will you be ready?
Pitch better next game. I hope it's not raining because that really made the ball slippery. The wind factor. It's got so many holes in it, it blows it. But yeah, I'll pitch better next time. I'll be ready, definitely.
Thank you for this interview today,
You're welcome.
McGeorge.
Testing. 1, 2, 3. Testing.
Jackie Willis, what did you feel about that? Was your confidence boosted in that last game where you just hit 2 home runs after you just hit 1?
Yes, it was. I didn't even think that I could do it. 1 home run in the last game, I just thought that I was lucky. Lucky enough to get 1 home run. And then 2 home runs in the next game, yeah, that's pretty good. My confidence is boosted.
So, what are your goals for the rest of the season as it moves on?
Oh, the season? I hope to get many home runs. Not as many as Ethan, but
4.
I hope to get a lot. I hope to beat Pat McGeorge. And that's it. I hope to hit a lot of home runs, get a lot of hits, boost my batting average up, and get my on-base percentage higher than Ethan.
How many home runs do you think you'll hit at the end of the season after the World Series and everything?
I'm thinking maybe somewhere around 15, 20.
Thank you, Jackie.
How did it feel playing on the Penguins team this last game, even though you're a Falcon? Did you enjoy playing against your own team, and could you hit off them?
Playing on the Penguins was a very interesting experience. They don't hold as much team spirit and teamwork as I believe the Falcons do. It was interesting altogether. I much prefer my home team.
How was it pitching for your first time today? Did you feel you did very well?
I felt that I did pretty good. A friend of mine taught me a couple of different pitches, so I believe I only let 3 home runs go, and some of the other pitchers that have done more than me have let more runs go by than me. So I'm feeling pretty good about my pitching.
This was a nasty shutout for the Penguins, 13-0. How can you improve your hitting, even though it wasn't your team?
I think my main problem with my hitting was the pitchers, because I was facing my own pitchers, and I was used to different pitchers. I think I just need to get used to their pitching. Other than that, I think I'll be fine.
Do you think the wet field affected your playing?
No. No, I mean, when I ran into third one time, I accidentally slipped, but other than that, not really. I've played on wet fields before.
What is your goal for home runs this season?
I plan on getting at least 1 more per game. Now, I hope by the end of the season have 15 home runs under my belt, but we'll just see what fate fate takes me down.
All right, thank you, Mr. Hopkins, and have a good day. It was a nasty shutout, 13-0. How do you feel? How can you improve? What did you do wrong?
What I think I did wrong was I didn't hit. I couldn't field very well. But what I can do better is I can get a better field. I mean, it was wet, slippery. I could have pitched better. I mean, I had another kid named Jay on my team. Pitched pretty good for his first game. Shout out to you, Jay.
Did
But,
the wet
I think I could have done a lot better.
did the
It was
wet
nasty.
Yeah, Jay, we love you.
did the wet field affect your playing?
Oh yeah. I mean, I couldn't stand straight because it would slip. I mean, Jay did good on the wet field, but I didn't. I was
Yeah, Jay.
I showed up on cleats.
Your pitching gave up 2 walks and 2 home runs. How do you feel you can improve?
I can get a ball that's not wet. I mean, they were a little wet, so it slipped a little bit. But I felt good because I had about 3 strikeouts that game.
What is your goal for home runs this season?
My goal for home runs this season, I would say at least 15. I mean, I can go higher than that, but 15 is my bottom line. But, I mean, I want to hit 20, at least 20.
Thank you, McGeorge.
You're welcome.
You pitched a very nice shutout, 13-0, with 3 strikeouts. Do you think you can keep this up and not give up many runs your next game?
Well, it was a very nice. The game was a little shortened. I think we only played 3 or 4 innings instead of 5. But like last game, we only gave up 2 runs. I only gave up 2 runs, so my ERA went really down. My earned run average went really down, and it just went down some more because I gave away 0 runs in like 4 innings. So I feel like if I just got my good control like I had of the ball today, even though it was wet, I think I can pitch better.
Did the wet field affect your playing?
No. I hit 3 home runs in both my games. Basically, rain or shine, I'll play. It didn't affect. I slipped once, but that was just my fault. But that's when the rain was still coming down. But basically, I felt like I just was playing like on actual, just regular field.
3 home runs in each game today. You're at 11 right now. Do you think you can keep keep getting 3 or more home runs every game?
Well, it's up to the pitching. Like if they just walk us every time, or if they have really good control of the ball like we had and just pitch a shutout against us, then I won't. But if they pitch it right down the middle, I'm sure I can get some bats into play and hit some home runs. I feel like I can get 3 or at least 3 each game.
Does your team need to improve on anything, even though you're undefeated?
Yeah, we're undefeated right now, 4-0. We still got 2 games left in the season, plus the All-Star game, and then we're headed to the World Series because we have the best record right now. But Jay Hopkins, he just started pitching today, so he can improve on his pitching because he's got it right down. He can pitch right down the middle, but he just has to learn on the speed and the different kind of pitches like curveball, sinker, fastball. He's not the fastball down because that's a basic pitch. He needs to work on changeups, cutters, sliders, all that. I call them gliders, curveball and sliders. He also could work on some of his batting because what he does is he slices down instead of level swing. He needs to work on his swing being level, and he'll hit more home runs like he did his very first game. His first game was brilliant. Now Jackie, on the other hand, his fastball is really good. He's a good pitcher. He needs work just a little more on different pitches. He just pitches the curveball and fastball, so he works on slider, gliders, sinkers. Sinkers are the really good one, even though sometimes you get the people, sometimes you don't. But he also needs to work on his batting. But he got 2 home runs in this past game, which is really good for him. He's keeping his level swing. He's learning how to swing more level, unlike he did last time. I think his confidence got boosted since he hit 1 home run his first game today and then just hit 2 in his last game. So I feel like if his confidence just stays up, he's like, I hit 3 home runs, I can hit more. I think he'll do really good this season.
Thank you for the time today, Mr.